Daylight. Mobbing on Earth, boy. Showtime. Hey.
D-Mark got that heat.
Curtain call, let the show begin. I know it's hurting y'all the way I'm going in. I need a murder dog covered for the times I was killing shit and y'all ain't know it then. Working hard, long hours in the trap, in my bag like some dope again. It's that blue magic, no Nicky Barnes cut. Niggas know who I'm doper than. Everybody, old nigga, new nigga, only see a challenge in a few niggas. Lot of y'all can wipe the smile off your face on the mob, it ain't none of you niggas. I just put the switch on the new blicker, rapid fire spitting, it's a boost nigga. 2 street for a lot of you niggas, hard knocks, light body, 2 jigger. Back on my shit again, endurance, I tire him out like it's Mitchell, and I'm about to put on that shit again. I was trying to be humble, but fuck it, I'm still a man. Don't rap like a kilogram. They finna spin this up top like a ceiling fan. I'm about to pop like a trigger man. From that hustling stock, so I'm more about my dividends. It's showtime, I was trying to get rich in like no time. Underdog with a slow grind, had to run the shit up to a gold mine. Niggas hated like the whole time, now they kept the wave like a coastline. Yeah, these bitches fronted like the whole time, now they front row when it's showtime. Cheering for a nigga, pulling on the nigga, I should pull a Kevin, kick her in the titty. Nah, I'm being petty, baby, I'm just kidding. Going with your move, I ain't even tripping. I had groupie back when I was in the kitchen, had 3 county, catching what I'm pitching. Montana way, started with the dishes, out of town played, not the pop the trip. Real G's round me, we don't do the fiction. Niggas rub me wrong, it gon' be some friction, it gon' be a spark. I'ma stand on business, ain't no favorite op. I can stand them niggas, they gon' lay in dirt. Candlelight visuals, face on the shirt. Now you get the pictures on 23. Now you get the scripture, homies ain't gon' fly. They done got religion. I be outside, functioning with killers. Police outside, hunting for the dealer. Bitches mouth wide, hungry for a nigga. I ain't even dropped no money on the ticker. True player, I be turned with the ism. Bad bitches know the vibe I be giving. Fuck the haters and the lies they been telling. They'll make the news at noon 10 and 11. Showtime, it's showtime. I was trying to get rich in like no time. Underdog with a slow grind, had to run the shit up to a gold mine. Niggas hated like the whole time, now they kept the wave like a coastline. Yeah, these bitches fronted like the whole time, now they front row when it's showtime. Cheering for a nigga, showtime. I was trying to get rich in like no time. Underdog with a slow grind, had to run the shit up to a gold mine. Niggas hated like the whole time, now they kept the wave like a coastline. Yeah, these bitches fronted like the whole time, now they front row when it's showtime. Cheering for a nigga.
Yeah. Hey man, say man, it's your boy DAA, man, Daylight TV. Back at y'all with another MAFIA material MOBCAST, episode number 71. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, smash that notification bell if you're really mopping with the content. And man, right off the rip, got a tragic update, man. Body of Lil Jon's son, Nathan Smith, recovered in Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Shit crazy, dog. Shit crazy. Yeah. Heavy-hearted situation and shit, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna lie. Like, damn, I was really... Wow. You know. We've been following the search for Nathan Smith, Lil Jon's son, also known as DJ Young Slade, since he went missing on Tuesday. We were all holding out hope, you know, for a safe return. But today we have the tragic conclusion to this whole, you know, story and the situation. So on Friday morning, February 6th, the search ended in the most heartbreaking way possible. You know what I mean? Around 11:53 a.m., divers from the Cherokee County Fire Department recovered a body from a pond in Milton, Georgia, not far from where Nathan was last seen, near his home. Now, while we're still waiting on the formal identification from the Fulton County Medical Examiner, the Milton Police Department and Lil Jon family have confirmed that the individual recovered is believed to be Nathan. You know, a lot of you have questions. Shit, I got questions about what happened. And as of right now, police are saying that there's no indication of foul play. Now, remember, the initial report said that Nathan left his home under unusual circumstances at like 6 a.m. on foot without his phone and appeared to be disoriented. Seems he wandered into the Mayfield Park area and tragically ended up in the water. You know, the investigation remains open as we wait for the official cause of death. You know, it's crazy, but I mean, Nathan wasn't just Lil Jon's son. You know, he was the brilliant dude, NYU graduate. In fact, I think I got a picture here. Nathan, hold on. I think I got a picture. Yeah, that's Nathan with Lil Jon. You know what I'm saying? With his pop, happier times. And I think that's him graduating NYU. You know what I'm saying? Came to New York or whatever and got that year. You feel me? Yeah, dog, like this shit crazy, bro. You know? What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know, bro. Like this shit crazy. Like I said, like, you know, I was saying, I know y'all got questions. Shit, I damn sure got questions. You know? Condolences, man, Lil Jon and his family. For sure, for sure. You know, this is crazy for anybody to go through, you know what I'm saying? And it's just wild because it's like I'll keep pointing out the beginning of the year. You know, it just seems like the losses, some things, you know, I guess are expected, you know, and some things are just like out the blue, like, you know what I mean? Like things you're not even, you know, you're not even thinking about. You know, and I was just looking at, you know, I was telling you I was reporting on John's transformation and the whole, you know, 9 yards. So, you know, the thing crazy, but you know, like I said, you know, homie was the NYU graduate, talented music producer. You know, he was DJing and producing like his pop. He was a skilled engineer. You know, I found out who was carving out his own path in the industry as DJ Young Slade. You know, Lil Jon and you know, his pop and his mother Nicole released a statement that really hit home. They described Nathan as the kindest human being you would ever meet. And, you know, they're understandably, you know, completely heartbroken and shit. And I can't even blame them, bro. This is just a reminder, bro, how fragile, you know, life can be, how fragile it is. You know, 1 minute you're celebrating a legacy, the next, you know, everything changes. So, you know, naturally we ask y'all respect the family's privacy, and you know, if you want to show support, leave a, you know, prayer hands or something, or a kind word in the comments. And you know, keep Lil Jon and Nicole and the entire, you know, Smith family in our thoughts, man. You know, rest in peace to Nathan, DJ Young Slade Smith. You know what I mean? Definitely gone too soon. You know. But yeah, that's our update on the death of DJ, well, DJ Lil Jon, producer Lil Jon, son Nathan Smith, DJ Young Slade, you know, and the Mafia Material MOBCAST, man. We're gonna take a quick break, and we'll be right back after this.
Daylight. 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 Mobbing on earth, boy. MOE for life. Hey, this the part where I separate the king from the pawns. Chestnut checkers, nigga. Let's do it. We rolling? Look, I ain't trying to be friendly with niggas in the least bit, cause I seen friends do some shit to friends in the street shit. Around here, cocaine, only thing getting ether. It's a cold world, but I'll draw heat before I delete it. The plot thickens like fake rollies, the block ticking. Coach my youngins only shoot for the bucks, I'm Doc Rivers. You know the drill, 2-man squad in a hot Civic, just us. Ride around with a judge full of cop killers in the cut like bastardation. I'm clutching like Pappy Mason, assaults and circumstances, all of them aggravated. I smoke when I'm agitated, so I ain't been spazzing lately. Got that 9 with that Eminem feature, who acting shady? It's hurtful when the people you love don't truly fuck with you, nobody. But what's up with that bud? No really huggable. I'm with all the smoke, they finna cough up a lung or two. I'm in these streets comfortably, I done made it uncomfortable. Rap game, I'm Pornhub, what the fuck is they coming to? Rapid weird is all them Diddy party they been running to. Brick wall, I ain't the problem you wanna run into. You gon' be a different kind of grounded when I punish you. You don't want your whole stomping ground swept from under you. Leave that little ride home and bring a bigger gun with you. Hard heart, wouldn't spare you bitches if I wanted to. Some niggas only learn under the heat like it's summer school. Told them first time, don't make me say this shit again. If you listening for you try me, pussy, play this shit again. My weapon refused to grow up, gotta raise this shit again. I'm the motherfucking piper, time to pay this shit again. I'm outside, I ain't never high, sucker, bring it on. This is chestnut checkers, separate the king from pawn. Short stopping niggas action cause we never got along. The groupie been getting fat while I starve and not for long. Not for long, nigga.
Yeah, we back. Mafia Material MOBCAST, episode 71. Hit that like and subscribe button. Smash that notification bell so you know when we live, bring you this real shit. Man. Next up, we got to talk about the audacity. Yeah, GLORILLA versus BRO-RILLA. And the Indeed link. You know, a lesson in entitlement, man. You know, nothing now, like, you know, I have a disdain for more than people with a false sense of entitlement. People who want Maybach rewards for dollar cab contributions. You know? Yeah, let's talk about the success tax, man. That's what I've been calling it. You know, The invisible fee that you're expected to pay to everyone who knew you when you was broke, but didn't actually help you get rich. Memphis' own Big Glow is currently fighting a war on two fronts. On one side, she topping the Billboard chart, and on the other, she dodging heat-seeking missiles from her own blood. Victoria Woods, aka Scarface, aka BRO-RILLA. Yeah, so BRO-RILLA is out here doing a world tour of her own, a tour of complaining. Victoria out here on the gram crying because, you know, mama's still clocking in at FedEx. She said the family is eating roaches, while Glow is out here buying Jaguars and shit for her friends and all that. Now look, yes, I'm all for taking care of the matriarch if that's your thing. You understand what I'm saying? Well, let's keep it on. Glow dropped the receipts. Text from Ma now, you know what I mean? You know, got the text from Mom Dukes and them, and literally said, "Thank you for being a blessing." Yeah, her name Gloria Hallelujah. You know what it sounds like? It sounds like Mama good. But Victoria's pocket screaming, "Help me, help me." That's what it sounds like. And here's the dark comedy of it all. Victoria went on TMZ not to ask for a hug, not for a sit down, but to put a price tag on her silence. 2,500 per sibling or some shit like that. That's it. That's the cost of your loyalty, bitch. And then the plot twist nobody asked for. Nobody asked for. So supposedly Tory Lanez sent the cash from his his prison bunk, his jail cell. Yo, this nigga Tory, bro. Oh man, you know, courtesy, you know, he in there courtesy of Megan by proxy. But you know, sending 2,500 to the sister of the woman that Megan is actually cool with is a level of petty that requires a PhD. No bullshit. But yo, like, let's talk about the real G move. So supposedly there's a whole Indeed link that was posted, right? When your sister accuses you of abandoning the family, and your response is a digital now hiring sign, that's the coldest, most beautiful boundary I've ever seen, but it's the ultimate, you know, go get it in blood. As another Memphis rapper and Pooh Shiesty would say, get your shit in blood. Not Glow's blood. Don't fuck around and do no like Selena shit. And for the people who were saying like, oh, that's her sister, fam, the internet found 2015 police report. Victoria allegedly Scarface, aka BRO-RILLA, allegedly pulled a pole on Glow during a fight back in the day. And I'm like, shit, bitch, you want a piece of the pie now? But you were trying to take out the kitchen 10 years ago. Yeah, the moral of the story is simple, man. Don't expect a seat at the table. You know what I'm saying? That you tried to kick the legs out from under. If you want a jag, bitch, go get a job. Go get you a hustle. If you want the bag, stop posting and start producing. Show goofy ass. Glo didn't leave the family in the trenches. She just left the people who were trying to keep her ass there. Yeah, your ass. Go get a fucking job. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit crazy, man. False sense of entitlement ass shit. And you know what's so wild about this shit, bro? Not for nothing. Tell me if I'm lying. Y'all let me know in the comments, because this right here is the kicker. Yeah, we got him on the Family Feud. Say word, BRO-RILLA don't look like Yellow Beezy. Oh shit. Yo, what they call that shit, a doppelganger? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's yellow. Damn, what it look like. Yo, that's wild as hell, boy. Damn. Well, I did it again. I did it again, man. Another what it looked like moment. But yeah, son. In fact, I got some clips here. Let's go to the internet. I just be telling y'all what I be seeing. Let's go look at some of these clips right here. So, yeah, this was one of the first joints I seen.
I was so damn home, goddamn right around. Don't with Aria. I was so damn home, goddamn right around. Wait till we been gone. I was so damn home, goddamn right around.
Oh, hell no. Wait a minute. What the fuck they got going on?
I was so damn home. I was so damn home. I was so damn home, goddamn right around. I was so damn home. I was so damn home. She ain't obligated. She ain't obligated. She ain't obligated. Fuck out of here. She ain't obligated. She ain't obligated.
Oh, yo.
She ain't obligated. She obligated for sure.
The internet is undefeated, and I'm a part of it.
She's your 2500, 2500, 2500, 2500, flip 2500, 2500,
Oh shit. Yo. Nah, that shit crazy. That's yo. Oh shit. Hold on. Damn. I thought that was like the interview and shit. So hold on. I think this is the TMZ shit. Yeah.
Let's start with just your grievance that you feel that your sister has an obligation to share the wealth.
Hey, yeah, she got an obligation to share the wealth. We stay here, we struggle together.
Took baths and bottles of water, rest, roaches, all that. Yeah, she obligated. His damn friends obligated. She doing everything for them. So yeah, I feel like I'm obligated.
What is it you think she's not doing for the family? What is the you're making it sound like there's a real financial hardship. Describe what you're talking about.
She's not doing nothing. She's not doing nothing for family at all. She do little oohs and ahs for our parents or whatever, but barely nothing because my mama still clocking the clock at FedEx. She don't want to work. Gloria got y'all believing this fake ass imaginary ass thing where she retired them. No, she did not. My dad retired because his time was up. She's supposed to have retired my mama, but she didn't. My mama still clocking the clock at FedEx.
Why does she owe it to you to support you and to support the family beyond what she wants to do? It's her money.
So here's the whole shit, right? My thing is, FedEx, I don't know how long your mama been at FedEx, but FedEx a good ass job, like when you get in that bitch. So your mama might just want her full pension. I mean, she could probably get it, but I'm just saying, like, she probably won't put that time in. And there ain't nothing like going to work when you ain't really got to. Putting that money up, you know what I'm saying? But well, shit, you need to be. Why won't you ask your mama for a job at FedEx instead of trying to ask your sister for a handout? Just a thought.
Right?
Because don't go on no interviews talk about our struggle. You want to do that? That's not right. You don't sit here and talk about struggle, sit here and struggle with it. It's not one sibling. You got 9 other siblings. She get her money just because she got plenty other in Memphis. She getting money too. I got 2 siblings staying down there in Atlanta with her. That she treat them like housemaids. Y'all keep on painting this picture like she's just a good person, an upright person. She's not.
So here's something that Glo pretty publicly did last year when your dad, you said he retired. His time was up, so he retired. And she bought him a brand new Jaguar as a retirement gift, right? And we saw this back in November. I mean, that's pretty nice to give someone a Jaguar, no?
Yeah, what picture of the Jaguar do you have?
I just know it's a white Jaguar.
What picture? What evidence do you have of the brand new Jaguar?
Are you saying that the Jaguar was not? She didn't actually give him a
It was
Jaguar?
nowhere near new. What evidence do you have of that brand new Jaguar?
There's an Instagram video
of course, she gonna try to make it look good for y'all. My dad over there broke as a mother right now.
Let's say she has $2 million. How much of that does she owe to you and the rest of the family of that $2 million?
She can get all of it like $2,500 a piece.
How much?
$2,500.
25.
Yeah, told y'all.
Like how for? That's it? Just 2,500 flat, or is that a
2,500 flat?
I think she would jump at that. I think if that's all you want, I think Glo might jump at that.
But imagine her being on for 4 years and not giving us zero, none at all.
What does your mom think about you going public with this whole thing?
At the end of the day got to end. I don't give a
Yo, hey, BRO-RILLA, hey, Yella BRO-RILLA Beezy. BRO-RILLA Beezy, that's what I'm gonna call that bitch. BRO-RILLA Beezy. Yeah, see it, BRO-RILLA Beezy right there. Yeah. Yo, BRO-RILLA Beezy is funny as hell, bro. Oh God, like she said, I don't give a fuck. She gonna use she gonna use glow shit at the end of the day. They going oh bitch, you out of pocket. My thing, whatever is with this is that yeah, she probably doing for the friends because the friends probably helped and believed in the dream and going to showcases and doing all of this shit more than the family was. Shit, I know motherfuckers in the streets and shit that nigga, if I would have became a multi-million-dollar rapper, it's definitely a bunch of motherfuckers who are not blood to me that would have had to get they just do before anybody who blood to me. That's a whole fit act. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hold up. We got another it's another clip here. Let me see. GLORILLA. Hold up. Oh, it's on the playlist. Yeah.
I'm reading them texts from when I first told you that she was trying to text the blogs about me. Okay, I ain't gonna even show all that. Oh, she called. This is then it's the last. I wasn't gonna get on her and say nothing. I've been leaving it alone. But like I said, you didn't put my mama in it. My mama ain't got nothing to do with it. You ain't put my other folks in it. You can't even. Anyways, mom, how much? Oh,
Hello.
yeah, mom.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah. Okay. So how much? Oh, Toya said she sent you $1,300 today. Well, how much money did she owe you already? Did she borrow?
Victoria owed me $1,200.
She already owed you $1,200, right? That she be borrowing every chance she get, right?
Right.
She should have gave you double that. Since she getting this little money to go spread lies, she could have gave you double that, right?
Right.
We ain't.
Damn, BRO-RILLA BZ. So you owe Mom Duke 1,200 and you try. You out here getting paid to do these interviews and shit. I seen you put something up there about your prices and whatnot. BRO-RILLA BZ, you out here living scandalous, bitch.
Disclose what I give you in exact dollar amount. But what happened every month, Mom? What happens every month since I've been famous?
You pay my rent, and I know a lot of people were talking about you buying me a house. I didn't want you to buy me a house. I didn't want to buy a house at this age.
I'm listening to you.
Yeah, I didn't want at my age. I wanted to rent because you were having me travel all over the place. So, I wanted to,
So yeah, Mom Dukes. So there's the receipts, man. So we seen the video, we seen the little parody and shit. Y'all know Memphis don't quit. Y'all know Memphis don't quit. BRO-RILLA BZ. What you got going on, bitch? Yeah, the audacity. GLORILLA versus BRO-RILLA. Out here looking like Yella Beezy and shit. BRO-RILLA BZ. Y'all remember where y'all heard that first. Mafia Material MOBCAST episode 71. We're gonna take another commercial break and we'll be right back.
Told them boys yesterday twice and today twice. Tell the boy they gotta double it. Know I had to grind from the morning till the late night. No, I always been a hustler. Told them boys yesterday twice and today twice. Tell the boy they gotta double it. Know I had to grind from the morning till the late night. No, I always been a hustler. The hustlers in my veins, in the game I got roots. The devil ain't never made me do a thing with the loot. Now quiet money coming off the cane and the food. Cause I was taught if you was in it for the fame, you a fool. Street scholar, niggas know I came from the school. A hard knock, hip to the game in the rule. Got some blood on my hands and my name in the grew. To think it started trying to get me a chain and some boot. I had struggles motivate my hustle, I refused to lose. Threw me lemons, put it on the Smith and now I got the juice. Had to rumble even when I stumble, still went with my move. If you pray I ain't get up when I fell and get my move. Told the boy yesterday twice and today twice. Tell the boy they gotta double it. Know I had to grind from the morning till the late night. No, I always been a hustler. Told the boy yesterday twice and today twice. Tell the boy they gotta double it. Know I had to grind from the morning till the late night. No, I always been a hustler. Yeah, price just went up, and I'm overcharging. Cause when I got sent up, couldn't get a carton worth of cigarettes. These niggas let the love change. Now I'm on the bigger check, that's my love thing. More baby sold than Epstein Island, I got all kind of grams. Chemists put the Fenty on everything like Rihanna fans. You ain't gotta question the quality, I'm an honest man. Pictures of the baby, cold word sonogram. Trouble with your album, got a budget, come and find me. Traffic special, I could write your single for a 9P. Baby wanna choose, I told her not without my feet. Till you put your money where your mouth is, talking cheap. Boy, yesterday twice and today twice. Tell the boy they gotta double it. Know I had to grind from the morning till the late night. No, I always been a hustler. Told them boy yesterday twice and today twice. Tell the boy they gotta double it. Know I had to grind from the morning till the late night. No, I always been a hustler.
And we back. Mafia Material MOBCAST episode 71. Hit that like and subscribe button for your boy. So next up, we got to talk about big news of the weekend, I guess. Lack thereof. The Benito Bowl. The Seahawks resurrect and Bad Bunny divide the internet. Oh yeah. Shit is for real right here, man. I ain't gonna lie, like, here's the funniest shit about the whole with me and the Super Bowl this year. So initially I said that I was going to be covering or doing full coverage of the football season. I'm a football fan. It's one of the only sport that I could really sit and watch. But you know, life be lifing. I got busy, you know what I mean, doing a lot of work, you know, as y'all see from the output on the channel. So yesterday I was like, damn, it's already damn near February 10th. I said, when is the Super Bowl? So I go and I ask, you know, Google, like, when's the Super Bowl? And it said the Super Bowl, I think they said the Seahawks were winning like 29-13 or some shit. And like they had a minute left in the fourth quarter. I'm like, oh shit, that shit today. Oh man, I was out here, you know what I'm saying, getting shit done. So I'm I'm like, damn. I said, I missed the whole shit. Like, I did not see 1 minute of that shit. I haven't even seen the highlight. Well, I did see the highlight. You know what I'm saying? I read a few articles while I was watching the highlights. I was really reading more than I was watching. Right. So yeah, like I said, man, you're gonna call this shit the Benito Bowl. Yeah. So Super Bowl 60 just wrapped up in Santa Clara. And I'm gonna be real with you. The Bay Area is shaking right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we pretty much just, well, the world watched the Seattle Seahawks. I kind of missed it. I caught I caught the recap. Snatched the Lombardi back for the first time since 2014. And they did it by putting the New England Patriots in a literal headlock. We're talking about a 29-13 beatdown. You know what I'm saying? That felt a lot more disrespectful than the score looked. Plus, we got to talk about, the halftime show. Benito, a.k.a. Bad Bunny, had the whole world fighting in the group chats and all that before he even hit the stage. So now, the question everybody's asking is, is Seattle back for real? Did the dark side just catch lightning, or did the dark side just catch lightning in the bottle? You know what I'm saying? Is the decade of despair over? And before we talk about the rings, we got to talk about, the mud that these Seahawk fans have been dragging through. Look, if you're a 12, you know what I'm saying, like in Seattle's last decade, you know what I'm saying, like, has been a whole a whole lot of almost. You know what I'm saying? Like, since that 2015 heartbreaker, yeah, the one where they should have just handed the rock to Marshawn Lynch. It's been rough. Been a rough ride. And then that nigga punk ass Russell Wilson being over there for the remainder, he won that one Super Bowl over there. And that nigga was trash after that. He married Sierra, game went down. I did a whole video on that when his punk ass came to the Giants. Kind of took my spirit out of it. You know what I'm saying? We talking about 3 missed playoffs in the last 5 years and a wild card exit in 2022 that had people wondering if the franchise was cooked. But 2026, different vibes. The team went 17-3, grabbed the number 1 seed and walked into Levi Stadium like they owned the lease on that bitch. Ending a 10-year drought, man, against the same team that broke your heart in, I want to say, what was that, 59? No, 49? I forget what Super Bowl that was. But yeah, that's not just a win, bro. That's a cinematic masterpiece. Script writers were in the bag for this one. You know what I'm saying? Now, let me see something. Welcome to the dark side, man. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the dark side. Let me see. Yeah, those the champs right there, celebratory, as they should. You know. Now, let's talk about the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you like high flying offense, go watch a Madden stream. You know what I'm saying? Because this was a defensive clinic. Seattle defense, nicknamed the Dark Side, was out there playing like, you know, they were personal friends with Darth Vader or some shit. You know, they held the Patriots to 9 passing yards in the first half. 9 yards, man. I've seen toddlers gain more yardage and shit like that running to the kitchen for juice, nigga. Fucking like, so the first half, Jason Myers was the only one doing work, hitting 3 field goals, you know, to make the 9-0 you know, score. He ended up with 5 field goals, a new Super Bowl record, MVP of the special team for sure. Touchdown. So Sam Darnold, you know, he finally found AJ Barner in the fourth for a 16-yard, you know, touchdown. Sam didn't need to be a hero, you know. He just needed to not be a villain. And he played it clean. You know. The dagger, Uchenna, you know what I'm saying? He picked up, you know, he picked up a Drake May fumble and took it 45 yards to the crib. You know what I'm saying? So he got this shit was at 19-7. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was the, you know, turn out the lights, party over moment. Started looking real bad for them niggas. Kenneth Walker the third, you know, 27 carries for 135 yards. He was out there moving like he had cheat codes enabled and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? This nigga is a problem. You know what I mean? I ain't even watched the whole, you know, like, game. Now, we got to get to the halftime heat. You know what I'm saying? Got to talk about the halftime heat, man. Yeah. Y'all know who we talking about. Y'all know who the topic is. Bad Bunny. The fuck is this nigga wearing? He look like a football player / knight. Like the little shit that they be wearing when they fencing or some shit. Nigga Bad Bunny tripping. I don't know not their Bad Bunny song. And I'm not even talking about just on the strength because they're in Spanish. Like I really don't think I know them. You know what I mean? But or I probably heard it and just didn't know that it was Bad Bunny. Same shit with Taylor Swift. A lot of these motherfuckers they picked from the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't lying to you. You know. Yeah. But this shit, man. Hold up. A little technical difficulty. motherfucking weather been having this shit tripping. But yeah, man. So like I was saying, you know, Bad Bunny versus the world, man. Gotta address the elephant in the stadium. You know. Now this was historic, man. The first time a performer did the whole set in Spanish. He brought out Lady Gaga. He brought out Ricky Martin. Living La Vida Loca. And some people are saying the production was a 10 out of 10. But man, the internet was polarized, nigga. On one side, you had fans living for the, living for the Boricua energy. But on the other, you had people acting like, the NFL just canceled English. You know what I'm saying? We had politicians calling it a slap in the face. Some fans were even trying to organize a boycott because they couldn't understand the lyrics and all this shit. Even the players were split. A New York Times poll said that 58% of the league loved it, while 41% were basically like, who is this nigga? Look, whether you understand the words or not, you know what I'm saying? From what I saw, like the footage, you know what I mean, some of the recap, well, I watched I ain't watched the whole shit. I watched the short, and they just had the highlights, different songs he was doing. Nigga had the Levi Stadium jumping, man. You know what I'm saying? That nigga spiked the football I saw. You know what I'm saying? Rep every Latin American flag. Yeah, he talking like everything Ice was running down on that nigga. You know what I'm saying? And then like the shit ended in a message. I guess Kendrick setting the new tone now. The only thing more powerful than hate is love. Dude. Yes. Did it stop the Twitter wars? Absolutely not. Niggas going crazy still, man. So the Seahawks got their second ring. Sam has a Super Bowl win. Crazy world, right? And Bad Bunny is still the most talked about nigga on the planet right now. Seattle fans, man, how y'all feeling? Is this the start of a new Dark Side dynasty? Or was it just a perfect, revenge tour? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. You know what I'm saying? You think y'all coming back? And if you think the halftime show was the W or L, put the W and the L in the comments. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, if you want, y'all, you know what? I might even do a breakdown because I saw some other shit about the top 5 commercials from the broadcast. The Super Bowl is all about the commercials. I ain't watch it. But supposedly the commercial spots, like the 30-second, cost $8 million a pop. So if y'all want to see me break down, what the business is and how that shit works, and I guess what the ROI might be, yeah, drop it in the comments, man. We'll get into it. I like to do a little different shit here and there. But yeah, that's what I want. That's what they want. Motherfucking Benito Bowl. Seahawks resurrect and Bad Bunny divide the internet. Even after it's over. I'm gonna tell you, like, Super Bowl really stirring up a lot of shit with these halftime shows. Lil Wayne shit, the Bad Bunny shit. But yeah, definitely let me know what y'all think in the comments. Congratulations to the Seahawks. Bad Bunny, you did your thing, you know. People seem like they liked it. You know what I'm saying? So congratulations to you too, nigga. I ain't got nothing against no Puerto Ricans. The Mafia Material MOBCAST, man. Episode number 71. We're gonna take another commercial break, and we'll be right back after this.
When you go to playing with that money, shit get dangerous. Street put him on till he was fucking with some gangsters. With his brains on the pavement, still don't know what he was thinking. Playing with a boss and he ain't even had no ranking. Yeah, when you get it playing with that money, shit get dangerous. Street put him on till he was fucking with some gangsters. With his brains on the pavement, still don't know what he was thinking. Playing with a boss and he ain't even had no ranking. He a grunt, why he even try? He was out of league in the trunk. Turn him into music, let the speakers bleed. Ain't no front, not these other rappers, I'm a different breed. I'm the one that the street been missing, I got what they need. Why they playing on, we don't. Shit, he know what we on. Trapping through the virus, never got a PPP loan. Y'all a bunch of R. Kelly bitches, bunch of peons. Put vagina niggas on the shirt, that ain't no V-long. He was talking crazy to them killers, acting cute. Playing with that chicken, then the rooster came to roost. I done seen and done it all before I spit it in the booth. If you a op, don't ever worry about a spittle, get a suit. When you go to playing with that money, shit get dangerous. Street put him on till he was fucking with some gangsters. With his brains on the pavement, still don't know what he was thinking. Playing with a boss and he ain't even had no ranking. Yeah, when you get it playing with that money, shit get dangerous. Street put him on till he was fucking with some gangsters. With his brains on the pavement, still don't know what he was thinking. Playing with a boss and he ain't even had no ranking. If you dog is all needed, you can slam dance on that shit. When it come down to that business, you can't stand next to my clique. Vince Carter, Coke and water, NBA jams in my kits. You ain't never been a hustler, you just panhandling drip. Boy, these fans really falling for the captains, leave me baffled. Giving stripes to all their favorite rappers, knowing that they ratted. Got the tail in the mic, and Mary Jean, you finna tattle me. I'm solid, even when they snake me, I ain't never rattled. Yeah, I'm sticking to the code, I ain't never had no pick. Most these niggas really hoes, out here telling on they kids. I ain't worried about no get back, you ain't never standing no business. Catch me standing over your nigga from the back, look like I'm pissed. When you go to playing with that money, shit get dangerous. Street put him on till he was fucking with some gangsters. With his brains on the pavement, still don't know what he was thinking. Playing with a boss and he ain't even had no ranking. Yeah, when you get it playing with that money, shit get dangerous. Street put him on till he was fucking with some gangsters. With his brains on the pavement, still don't know what he was thinking. Playing with a boss and he ain't even had no ranking.
Yeah, we back. Mafia Material MOBCAST, episode 71. Yeah, they hit that like and subscribe button, smash that notification bell if you're really mobbing with the content. Before we go, since we was talking about Bad Bunny, you know, and people, you know, with they Latin bias and, you know, all the ICE drama. Our next story, man, we got to talk about the deporter in chief, memory hole, Trump, Obama, and the homing connection. So yeah, we proceed. let's talk about, the game. Now, everybody out here acting like they just woke up from a 10-year nap with a case of selective amnesia, selective outrage. You see the headlines, people are losing their minds over President Trump's border czar, and the mass deportation tactics. They're calling it unprecedented, cruel, a dark chapter. Meanwhile, they look back at the Obama years like it was a backyard organic gardening and Nobel Peace Prizes, all the way through. But check the receipts, right? The math don't lie. And the player in the middle of the count, or of the court at least, he's been wearing the same jersey for over a decade. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. Let me show you. So, let's look at these receipts real quick. Yeah, that's Tom Homan, right? That's the border czar being awarded by Barack Obama. That was his guy. The whole 8 years. And that's him with Trump. Right? Now, Trump had him as acting head of ICE on the first term, and then, made him border czar on this term. Right? So that's Homan. That's what that's what he looked like. So we got that out the way. Right? So shit. Now, Tom Homan, Trump calls him the border czar, but back in 2013, Obama appointed him executive associate director of ICE's enforcement and removal operation. Translation for the folks in the back, he was in charge of kicking niggas the fuck out. And, Homan wasn't just some guy in the office. Now, he was the MVP, like I showed y'all. In 2015, Obama gave the man the Presidential Rank Award. This is the highest honor for a career civil servant. Obama literally looked at Homan's stats, how many people he was moving out of the country, and said, good looking out, Tom. Here's a trophy. You know what I'm saying? See, that's the dark humor of, the political hustle. The same people crying about Trump's deportation machine helped build the fucking engine, gassed up the tank, and gave the driver a gold watch. Let's look at the humanitarian stats, under Obama's administration. They moved roughly 3 million people out. 3 million. And if you count the returns at the border, the number might drop to 5, some say. Obama didn't get the name deporter-in-chief from a bunch of MAGA hat-wearing guys in Ohio. He got it from the immigration, the immigrant rights groups and shit that he was supposedly protecting, just like a Democrat. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody like, oh, Clinton, he was great for black people. Yeah, but he signed that motherfucking crime bill that got some of y'all favorite YouTube kingpins and shit locked up. You know what I'm saying? At disproportionate ratios for crack and cocaine. Same cocaine, different intake. You know what I'm saying? You compare the numbers, like I said, Obama's 8 years with Tom. He deported 3 million people and shit. 5 if you count the return, they're saying, right? Trump, in term 1 with Homan, he deported 932,000. They report. Now, peep game, right? Trump only did 1 term the first time. So even if he would have stayed at that ratio, at that rate, 932,000, and then did the same thing again next year, he still would have been 1 million under Obama. Now, currently, they're saying like the current count on this term in 2026, as of 2026, they're saying that 675,000 have been deported, plus self-deported. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much the people who felt the pressure and decided, like, let me get out of Dodge before these niggas start running down on me at a graduation or some shit. You know. And it said Trump first year back in office was a heavy lift. DHS was says over, 650,000 official deportations, and they're claiming 2.2 million self-deported because the pressure got too real. Like I said, people are acting like, this is some new scary monster under the bed. Nah, son. This is the same monster. It just stopped wearing, the coexist bumper sticker. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, like, look, I don't agree with every move that Trump makes, but I'll tell you what I respect. Transparency. Trump tells you he's coming to the door, Meanwhile, Obama sent Homan, to the door, then went on TV to talk about who we are as a people. Biden and Harris, they spent 4 years pretending the border was a challenge, while the numbers were climbing and the infrastructure was basically just humming in the background. You know what I'm saying? It's a shell game. And, you're the one that's out here trying to find the goddamn P. And when you find the P, you're going to realize that they all peas in the same pod, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Harris got caught in the lie and shit when she was supposedly, supposed to be playing the border czar role, and told the motherfucker that she had been down to the border, and they caught her in that lie, and then she did that stupid ass laugh. So, next time you see somebody clutching, their pearls, the news about, border czar Homan, ask them why they wasn't saying anything when he was Obama's distinguished executive. The game is the game, people. Some people just don't like it when you play it with the lights on. Gotta stay woke, man, to the work and not the goddamn word. Because numbers don't have a party, my nigga. See, the crazy part is people are like, I seen the other shit where people were going crazy saying how the video with Obama and Michelle, well, with Barack and Michelle depicted as monkeys in the joint, right? And everybody went like, "Oh, he's racist," and if you okay with that as a black person, like it's something wrong with you. But they're acting like, I watched the whole video. Like I went to like find the video on Twitter and shit because people put all these stupid ass watermarks on the shit. So I go on Twitter and shit. I find a video. Now, what's crazy is they're acting as though he didn't have all of Capitol Hill damn near depicted as different animals. And every black person featured in the AI video wasn't a monkey or part of the ape family. You know what I'm saying? I think it's hilarious how people are, ranting and raving over this when, they wear European designers that come from the same lineage as the people who made garments and saddles and got rich from European royalty, some of which sponsored and funded the slave trade. If you want to get technical, like with that shit. See, in the world of identity politics, which is what everybody that made this shit, I have more in common with Trump. He's a Gemini. He's a New Yorker. He's a felon. You know what I'm saying? And he got blonde hair like me. I could relate to him more than any other president that we've ever had. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Like I said, stay woke to the work, not the words. You know what I'm saying? Because the real deporter-in-chief was a man named Barack Hussein Obama. Now, will Trump break the record before he leaves? We shall see. Still early in the term. But before he was Trump guy, he was Barack guy. And now that he's working with Big Orange, they mad. Mafia Material MOBCAST, episode 71. And that's our show for today. Hit that like and subscribe button. Smash that notification bell if you're really mobbing with the content. And if you I was reading something. But yeah, hit that like and subscribe button. Smash that notification bell if you're really mobbing with the content. And as always, stay dangerous so you can be safe. Because if not,
you motherfuckers is dead, nigga.
It's your boy Daylight TV. I'm out.